As we come out of the pandemic isolation and COVID-19 guidelines continue to change and be updated, kids need some help adjusting to things that keep changing. Tonight we have some tips to help ease the stress and anxiety that many come with getting back to normal. For more than a year, we've had masks, social distancing, and for some, virtual learning in our lives. Now with vaccinations available and lower COVID case counts, things are inching back to the way they were. And that's not always easy either.
You might have some kids who are really excited about getting back to normal at first, and then others who are a little more hesitant.
But there are some things you can do to help your children adjust to changing COVID-19 guidelines. First, simply talk to them. Jody Baumstein is a licensed therapist at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program.
Because if the expectation has been one thing for a year or more, and suddenly it changes, we can't just expect kids to just adapt and not understand why.
Baumstein says to start the conversation by asking what they know.
Figuring out, is what they heard even accurate and true? And if not, gently, you want to correct that misinformation.
She says to use simple, straightforward language to let them know exactly what to expect.
If a policy or practice has changed at school or a camp or somewhere in the community that they're used to going over the past year, help them understand what it's going to be like when they go next time.
Finally, Baumstein says to keep a safe, open environment so they can continue the dialogue with you.
Just let them know that they can come back to you whenever they want or they need. And if you don't have the information, you'll find out and you'll get back to them.
Baumstein says finding out what teens and older kids are thinking about and what they know when it comes to COVID-19 and current guidelines is really important. Many of them have their own devices, they're getting information from peers, or they're finding out things on social media. And she says you want to make sure that they understand how much misinformation is floating around out there.